As the sign would read, there it is. Dead Horse Point State Park here in southeast Utah, just outside of Moab. So we went on to the Canyonland National Park, and on the way back somebody said, you've got to see Dead Horse Point State Park. So I don't know how it's got its name, Dead Horse Point State Park, but I heard it's beautiful. Let's go inside and check it out. It didn't take long to learn the legend of Dead Horse Point. So this is a peninsula, as you would, and one legend has it that the cowboys would come and corral up. They'd herd up a bunch of wild horses and they'd run them across this land out to the point. And I guess there's a cliff out there 2,000 feet above the river. And they would corral these horses, these wild horses, and choose the ones they wanted to keep. And then just, I guess, ride off with the good horses and leave the other ones in the corral to die of thirst. So that's why it's called Dead Horse Point. So let's go check out this point. And just as with any park, I found myself stopping at the visitor center here along the way out to the point, if you will. And let's see what we see down here. I see some blue down there. I don't know quite what that is, but let's take a look. And there you have it. Look at that. Just a spectacular view. Not quite sure what that is. We'll find out though. Off there in the distance you see the blue.
They have mines around here, and usually that's what they use to reach up another.
The gentleman was telling me those are mines. Look at this. Just gonna walk along the trail here. This is a state park, not a national park. Wow. And look at that. Looks like they have concessions here. Which would be much welcome as the temperature is probably pushing 100 degrees. I should give a shout out to Phil. Phil and his lovely bride out in Wisconsin? No, Michigan. In Saginaw County, Michigan. This is a single leaf ash right here. Phil is a what do you call that? A botanist? Something like that. Forgive me, Phil, but give a shout out to you. One of the more wonderful evenings along this trip. This path has taken us, no, we're not out to the point yet, just at the visitor center. Look at this. That is very steep. Don't see a lot of wildlife out here. See a chipmunk now and then. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, I can't even see the bottom. It's so deep. Incredible.
I'm interested.
Wow, look at this. I was told it's really ideal to come up here for a sunrise or a sunset.
Right there.
There's a river off in the distance. All right, let's go check out the visitor center. All right, and this would be the visitor center. So there is Dead Horse Point, right there where we're going. And everything you would expect in a gift store here, and maybe a thing or two that you might not expect. There's some of the history, and what really caught my attention were this artwork right here. You can see some of the beautiful things that you might see. So I believe this is what's up ahead for us. This view right there, or so I hope. And this would be Dead Horse Point here in Dead Horse Point State Park in Utah. Not too far from the park entrance is this spot here, Dead Horse Point, where legend has it the cowboys would corral the wild horses in this area here. And the horses would. It's rather windy up here. There it is. Dead Horse Point. Look at that. I'm sure sunrise or sunset is just breathtaking. And if you look down there, you can see the Colorado River that once flowed through the entirety of this canyon. Look at that. As far as the eye can see, just incredible. Alright, I found my way off of the beaten path and onto the main path to what I think is maybe the official point here. You look at that. Just fantastic. I just found an information board on those blue covered areas down there. What you're looking at is solar evaporation ponds. Those bright blues on the desert floor are solar evaporation ponds for a mine owned by Intrepid Potash. Potash is potassium chloride, a salt found in the Paradox Formation. Salt deposited from ancient seas made up this formation as it was evaporated and was buried by other sediments. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this trip to Dead Horse Point State Park in Utah.